Hello everyone, today's tutorial will be on how to sew a patch pocket on the front side of a jean trouser. And you can see the measurement we use here, 3 inches by 2.5 inches. That is what I cut out from the side of the front panel of the trouser. Now this is the pocketing. That white piece you see me holding is pocketing. So what I do is to join it the down part, and that is on the right side. So join it like that, the right side outside. Do the same thing for the second one. You have to pocket, then top stitch on the wrong side. So you top stitch, turn the right side inside. The right side of the pocket is always inside, so you top stitch on the wrong side outside. So after top stitching, you place the one of the front panel on it. Then you trace out the pocket mouth. Don't forget that when you cut from it, that part you keep it, because they're going to be cutting a bigger one of it. They're going to be using as a facing there. So you see me tracing it out like that. Trace out that place on one side of the pocketing, then I'll cut it out. So when you want to cut it, make sure you leave like 0.25 inches that you're going to use to sew it down on the pocket side of the trouser, so that I did not cut exactly on the line, and the line I used to trace it out. So I'll now sew it on it like that. I sew it like that. So after sewing it, you notched it. After sewing it, you notch it so that by the time you want to turn it, flip it over, it's going to relax very well. And after notching it, you flip it over. Then you make sure that the jean material is showing up. You make sure you push the white down so that the white will not be showing outside. That is what I'm trying to do there. See that I'm trying to bring out the blue up a little. Then I will run top stitch on it. Yes, top stitch like that, 2 lines. Let me remind us again that I double my thread. So double the thread so that the thread will be very visible on the jean. So I go the second time. Always use your footer, the second side of the footer, to guide your sewing whenever you are running a top stitch. So after top stitching it, then I will align the pocket very well, then put the facing on the other side. You can see that the other side is the one showing now, so that we'll cover the place with the facing. Now that is where the one we cut from that place is not going to work for us. So that one that will remove, that will cut, we're going to be cutting a bigger one of it. Just add like 1 inch round. So you weave the curved side so that you don't have to fold it when you want to sew it on the white, on the pocketing. That's what will serve as a facing there. So this is the one I cut initially. Can you see that is smaller? So I just added like 1 inch round to get a bigger one so that I can put it there. So arrange it there very well. Then you sew it down on the white pocket. You sew it down on the pocketing. Now I'm trying to mark out where I would like the patch pocket to be. And that's the piece I cut for the patch pocket. I already weaved it around as well. So you fold it and you run double stitch on it as the upper part. So after running the double stitches on it, then I'll sew it on the facing. Now after that, I sew the other side. I tried to measure out the size I want. I think I measured 1.5 inches. So from there you fold it inside and you run 2 stitches again. Okay. After running the stitches, you can see that the patch pocket is already formed. So we trim out the excesses down. You can do this before you even weave it so that I can weave it together, but it's still not bad this way. So you trim it out. Then we sew the facing down on the pocketing. And so you sew it down like that. In case you don't have overlocking machine to weave your own, you don't have any problem. You can just fold it down there and sew it round. But if you have overlocking machine, it makes your work easier. So that's our patch pocket. So just use I need now one thing I'm supposed to do earlier is to use my pocket trouser to trace out the pockets, so which I did not do. That's why I'm trying to trace it out now. So after cutting your pocketing, make sure you shape it out with the trouser itself. So after that, I'll just use my and just sew it up there to hold it down, and also just sew it at the side to hold it down. And here we have our patch pocket. I've dropped a video on how to sew the back pocket, and here we have the patch pocket. So maybe I'll be dropping the video on how to do the flap very soon, and probably how to cut a jean trouser. Yeah, you can see, very neat. So if you have watched this video up to this point, like, share and comment, and if you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see the end results of the jean trousers that I made. So I'll be adding the buttonhole and button later. You can see every other thing, the back pocket, the adjustable elastic, the flap, the buttonhole, and that's it. Thank you so much. See you in the next tutorial.